everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin and this is Full Purpose in Heart. And in this video today, I want to share with you something that I made to use with my second grader as a literature unit study. So we went over to The Good and the Beautiful. I love The Good and the Beautiful's library. And one of the books that I picked up there was The Lions in the Barn. So today I want to share with you the lap book that I made to go along with that book. And this is it, The Lions in the Barn. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what you get when you get this resource. It's in my Teachers Pay Teachers shop. And as I've said before, I don't have a blog or any other way to show you this kind of resource that I've made. So I'm using this platform to do that. So if you have interest in checking out this resource, seeing what it is, how to use it, and what I've made, then let's go ahead and get started. My friends. So this is the book that you get for The Lions in the Barn. And I've talked about it a few times on my channel here recently because we're currently going through it with my second grader. But it is a level 4 in The Good and the Beautiful library. And it's originally by Virginia Voigt. But it's one of those clean classics from The Good and the Beautiful. The print inside, just so you can get an idea, is nice and large. And there are only 8 chapters in it. So I think it's like, 63 pages or something like that. So anyway, it is a really great, quick book, perfect for my second grader. And I loved it so much that I decided to go ahead and make this. Now, the first time we read it, we did it as a read aloud. So now I'm having him read it with me. We're kind of reading it together. And then we are answering the questions and making this fun little lap book. So here's kind of an overview. Now I'm going to show you what I've done. When you get your file, it's a PDF file on my Teachers Pay Teachers shop. Check that description box below and I'll put that there. There's going to be an activity guide. It will be the first thing that you notice. So it's going to show you everything that you need here, what you can do to prepare, and how you can set up for it. Okay, so I've included here, I'm going to show you this in just a minute. We've got a predictions page that you can complete with your student. The vocabulary, I'll show you that here in just a minute. And then I have these 6 vocabulary words that I've picked out. And then we're going to go through and do your chapter mini books. You can choose depending on the age of your student, but I like to print them all out at the same time. And then if your student is really young, you can glue them into the books. But for the older students, I would just go ahead and give them the pages as they come along. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. So this is the answer key. So you can see here, I've got the answers to each of the questions that are going to be in there. And it goes on to the second page here. I do have instructions on how you make a lap book. I also have very detailed instructions here on my YouTube channel. So you can check that out if you want to watch me put these lap books together if you're not familiar with what lap books are. And then this is what each of the lap book pages look like. So I have the heading here. It says Chapter 1 Mini Book, and I have the title of that chapter. Here's some directions, and then these are the 2 questions that your student will answer. So if your student is old enough, what I would recommend is you just have this whole page in their folder or in their drawer or however you're organizing their work, and then they can pull it out and know, okay, today I have to read chapter 1. These are the 2 questions that I need to answer, and I will cut out this thing, glue this on the back, and it's going to make this door here, okay? So now here it is finished. When they put the glue on the back, then they're going to have a door and answer the 2 questions on the inside. Okay, so you can kind of see how that works. Here's the vocabulary words. They're also one of these long foldable ones. And then I also have one that's for all of the 5 main characters. And I don't have questions that go along with this. I just have my student tell me, kind of describe who this character is in the book. So anyway, these are the 8 chapters that we have. Now, I don't have it like first, second, third chapter. I just put them on how they fit so that it looks nice. And then we colored them together. My son colored some, and then I colored some too. So anyway, that's how these are. I do think that I've changed this picture so that it's actually a paint pail now instead of a picture of the lion cage, because these 2 looked the same and I wanted it to look different. So anyway, there's that. Now, one more thing that I want to show you here. I have these pages that are at the end of your file, and these are optional pages depending on the age of your student, but you can make a file, make like a little pocket here in the back of your book, and then, or of your lap book, and then you can store them there. And each of these pages, so I have here, this is a predictions page, and you just kind of predict what you think the book is going to be about or how you think the story will end. It's just kind of a fun story practice page. I have the story elements practice. So this is great as you go along, you can do the characters setting the problem and the solution, or you can do it at the end kind of as a culminating activity. I have this as a story timeline that kind of goes along with it here, and you can just do first, second, third. They can either write words or draw pictures, and then you can also print this out multiple times if you have a really long story. And then I also have a book report here at the end. I have 2 book report files. I only printed one off here, but one of them is a little more junior as opposed to this one. It has a little bit more writing on it, but it's just a very simple book report just to kind of get your kiddo thinking about the book, the beginning, middle, and end, and their favorite part of the story and that sort of thing. So anyway, this is available on my Teachers Pay Teachers shop. You get the full all of the mini book files and all of everything that you see here, you get, including this little cover page. So you have the cover page, and then you've got all of these things included in it. The only thing that obviously is not a part of it would be the book itself. You can get this from the Good and the Beautiful library, and they will ship it to your house for a nominal fee. So this is a really fantastic, great book that I would recommend. And this is a really fun addition so that you can do a great literature study in your homeschool or in your classroom, wherever it is that you are teaching. Anyway, check the description box below, and I will put a link so that you guys can run over and grab that if you would like. This is The Lions in the Barn, and this is my lap book that goes with it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in another video.